Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Neil and today I'm going to be doing a video that is answering a question that you guys have just basically swamped me with. You want to know if the Blackstar Ht100 Mkiii sounds as good or the same as the Ht100 Mkiii, and in this demo we're going to find out. Right guys, so before we get into the playing of this video, it's not going to be a massively complex video. I'm basically going to go through the OD channels on both of the heads. Now what I will say is that Blackstar Amplification, who I spoke to before I received the amp, pre-production, actually said that the voicing of the amp has not really changed that much at all, if at all. And that's all that I kind of got out of them. That's the only information I have on the voicing of the amps. I would say, yeah, I don't think the voicing has changed that much. Mkiii looks way better, in my opinion, for the style of music that I play and what I'm into. It just looks way better, way classier than Mkiii. I absolutely love OD2 with the voice switch on Mkiii, and I absolutely love it with OD2 on as well on Mkiii. With this demo, I just want to do a bit of a disclaimer because different heads can sound different anyway. So basically I could be sat here with two Mkiii heads and I could just change nothing, play both amps to you, and both those amps could sound a touch different just because it's different components in there. This happened to me with an Engel Fireball 60 some time ago now. I've told you this story on the channel quite a few times. I had two Fireball 60s and one sounded, they sounded massively different, those two amps, like way different. Like so different that I've never experienced it before. Whether it was different tubes or just different components, like I said, or maybe it was different biasing. I think the fixed bias though, the Fireball 60. So I don't know what happened, but they sounded way different. And it wasn't just me that noticed, the whole band noticed as well. So what I'm trying to say is that just like two different guitars can sound different, so can two amps that are the same. I'm expecting these amps to sound pretty similar, if I'm honest. I will come back on at the end of the video when we have gone through the overdrive channels of both these amps, and I will let you know how it felt in the room and if they sound any different in the room. Please do not forget whilst watching this video that the Mkiii is way higher spec than the Mkiii, and that's why it exists. It has cab rig now round the back. Mkiii only has an emulated out. Now I absolutely love the Mkiii emulated out. The 412 one is absolutely great, and I'm not sure I can mic up a cab physically and get it to sound as good as that emulated out because it is that good. I've done a video about that. The Mkiii has cab rig, which makes it even better because you can choose mics, choose cabs, you know, choose room size, choose whether you want the mic on axis or off axis, and you can also put a bit of post EQ in there. So I think that Mkiii, you know, is going to appeal to guys a lot more that use it for recording and direct out, you know, scenarios. Anyhow, without further ado, let's get on with it. Okay guys, so yeah, there's not much difference there if I'm totally honest. The other thing that I need to talk about, which I forgot in the start of the video, is that the Mark III has better components, and Blackstar basically have told me that the Mark III has had an upgrade in a lot of components. So I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but if you're at rehearsal, sometimes if you're using a tube amp, when it starts getting hot, or any amp, sometimes your tone at the end is not quite as good as it was at the start, and that is just due to the quality of components. And Blackstar have upgraded the components in the Mark III. So if you are using these live, you know, running them really hot, running them loud, running them for a long time at rehearsal in a live setting, then you will probably want to upgrade to the Mark III, or if you don't own one of these amps yet, you want to probably go straight out and get the Mark III. One thing I will say is there are a few Mark IIs kicking around for stupid money, about £400 and a bit, and pence, you know. So if you don't have the money for Mark III, but you like the amps in this demo, then probably go for the Mark II and pick up a super bargain. Okay, if you're going to buy anything, by the way, please go down there below in the description, and there's an affiliate link for Anderton's Music and Thomann Music. Use either of these links and go and buy anything at all through those links, and it helps support what I do here. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Do not forget to let me know what you think about these amps. Compare them with your ears, and let me know down there below in the comments.